So the standard normal distribution. So the reason we need this one because as we discussed the last time about all this unit distribution, we cannot actually compare those unique distribution value. So we need to switch each distribution value to the standard normal distribution value. So that value is defined as z-score. Okay. Then we need to find out how to find the z-score, or maybe another word, how to define the z-score. So from the unique distributions, to standard normal distribution, we can actually define z as z equal to each data minus mu over sigma. Okay, so as you know, each data distribution value always mean value, also sigma value, and then based on that we can also find each data value as well, right? So z-score is defined as x minus mu over sigma. Okay, then now you need to look at the z-score, z-table from now on. So if you look at this z-score, it has kind of negative number side and then also positive number side here. Then why is it? The reason is whenever you convert normal distribution data to standard normal distribution, then we just set up mu equal to 0. Okay, so if I draw the normal curve, we just make center value equal to 0, and that represents the mean value here. Okay, then now we just go to 1 sigma and 2 sigma, then the table value we define as sigma 1 and sigma 2, and then now go left side, which is lower than 0 actually, right? So become negative 1 and negative 2. The reason we define mu equal to 0 because that's the easiest number to analyze data set, so that any data is higher than 0, then it will have positive value. Any data value lower than 0, then it will have, the lower than mean value, then it will have negative value, right? Therefore, if we set up mu equal to 0, then it is really easy to find it. Okay? Now, when you look at z table here, then we always read actually this inside value. Okay, so we have few conditions of this one here. Whenever we read z-score, we have few conditions. Okay, so this one we just call many kind of few different words actually. So that score we just said the z score value, or we also say the area value. But this value actually indicate probability value. Therefore, when you look at the z table here, they all value are decimals, right? Yeah, like this value looks like a 0.7580, and this one 0.8665, like that. They're all decimal value like this, right? Point maybe 0073 and 0.007, like that. They're all decimal value because those value indicate probability value, but you will keep on hearing I call them as z-score value or area value all the time. So from now on, you have noticed that if I say z-score value or area value, then they indicate the probability value. Okay, since we defined that's the probability value, what could be sum of entire area value? Please think about it. What is the total data, total sum of area value? Yes, that must be equal to 1. So the sum of all area value equal to 1 because there are probability here. Okay? Yeah. Now second condition here, any z-score, any z-score, oh, so here, then as you see, there are many data value indicated between 0 and 1, right? And also 1 and 2, such as 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, like that, 1.5, 1.6. You know, all these tiny value also exist between those two integer numbers there. Okay, and then z table actually cover that. You know, because the each x value doesn't always reflect sigma as 1 or negative 1 like that. You know, as you see, sigma is equal to distance from mean value, but each data value doesn't always reflect like an integer number. So we also need to find decimal value based on each data value. Okay, therefore, z-score indicate all these, like negative 3.4, 2.6, and then 2.0 like this. You know, this value, negative 1.0, that's actually negative 1 sigma. This is negative 2 sigma. As you see, there are many decimal values located between negative 1.0 and then negative 2.0. The same as negative 2.0 to 3.0 here, and then beyond negative 3.0. So if you look at the positive side also, you know, this is 1 sigma away. This is 2 sigma away. This is, well, as you see, many different values exist here. Okay, yeah, and then this table shows that the z-score, when you read the z-score, it will indicate the left side value. So it's on left side as well. Okay, so next video we will talk about how to read z-score more detail.